There's only 6 days left until I leave for Disney World, and I am so excited I'm doing a countdown. Today I'm talking about a big one. Budget. Everybody knows going to Disney World is an expensive thing. Most estimates I see online will say that you'll spend $150 a day per person just on your theme park tickets, food, and lodging. So my goal with this trip was, how can I do it as cheap as possible? Because that doesn't even include souvenirs, transportation to the parks, going from home to get down to Orlando, and all of that, which can be extremely expensive. Now, I am so grateful because when I posted the GoFundMe with this crazy, ridiculous idea, people were extremely generous. My GoFundMe raised over $3,500, and I am so blown away because not only is it paying for the Disney parks, but it's paying a good chunk of my medical bills. I had a wonderful, huge gift come in right at Christmas time, which I'm so appreciative of. And it actually came in handy because not only have I been paying medical bills for my heart condition, but I actually ended up with a couple major dental things that came up right before the trip too. I'm so grateful for those who gave because it allowed me to take care of that so I wasn't walking around Orlando going, oh. But my big thing, first off, was covering the trip and to do it cheap. And my goal is to do the whole entire thing under $1,000. And here's how I'm doing that. The first huge expense is plane tickets. Now I'm up in Missouri. The closest airport to me is Springfield. Normally, plane tickets from Springfield down to Orlando are $350 each way. Yeah, it's expensive. And I could try and get cheaper tickets by going to Kansas City or St. Louis, but then I add in a 3-hour drive and paying somebody to get me up there and maybe staying at a hotel beforehand, and it doesn't end up saving me a whole lot of money. However, I found a deal through Allegiant. Now, Allegiant is a cheap airfare line. They're not a great airline, but I got a ticket there for $200 round trip, including all of their little fees and baggage fees and everything else. All inclusive, $200. That's a deal compared to a $700 normal airfare. Not only that, but they also had another deal where I was able to get a rental car added on for another $200. So $400, and I just paid for my airfare and my rental car. Normally, the rental car would be about $300 to $350 for the week that I'm there. So I just went from $1,000 for airfare and rental car normally to $400. Hey, I've already saved myself $600. That's a pretty good deal. Then I'm doing other things like I'm working with Disney cast members to get me into the parks. So that's several $100s off tickets into the parks that I don't have to pay. Now it means I don't get FastPass Plus, but that's okay. I'm willing to make the exchange. I'm also staying with some friends, so there's resort costs that I don't have to pay. So no hotels that way. There's another huge chunk of money I've saved. So between the hotel and the park tickets, that's several $100s I'm not having to pay. So here's what I am spending. I've got $400 for the plane ticket and rental car. I've got budgeted $50 each day for food. That gives me 2 meals at $20 each and $10 for snacks. That's more than enough. I should actually be able to get my meals for about $15, $16 each and still have a nice cushion in there. I did budget in $60 for parking because I will have a couple days where I'll be going into Disney and meeting my friend at the gates, which means I've got to pay for parking to get in. That's $20 a day at Disney, plus another $20 to park at Universal. I've also got one of my viewers who bought my ticket for Universal and sent that, so that saved me that expense as well. And I'm so grateful for that generosity. So I've had a lot of my expenses covered. If I had bought everything on my own, my budget for this trip would have easily been $2,000 or more, because I would have had to pay for all the tickets, the hotels, the food, the transportation down to Orlando, the rental car. Instead, I'm spending $400 for the plane ticket and rental car, $170 for the memory maker, so there's an extra splurge, about $50 a day for food, so $300 I have budgeted there, $60 for some parking at Disney and Universal when I don't have cast members who can come in with me. Oh, I did spend $50 for pins, because you can't go to Disney without having some pins to trade, and I found a wonderful place to buy genuine, real Disney pins in the grab bags for about $2 a pin. That's a steal when they're usually $7 to $8 a pin to start off with. I also spent $22 on a magic band. Why did I get a magic band? Well, I already got the memory maker. I want my PhotoPass pictures because I'm going to use them in my videos. And there's some rides, like the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, that if you've got a magic band, it will automatically scan your band while you're riding and add a picture to it. It's a picture you can't get if you don't have one. So I definitely wanted that. And I did spend a little more for a custom one. So I am spending grand total about $1,000. Probably a little under once I get my food budget down and other stuff. Yeah, I'm saving that much money, and I'm so excited about that. It's all been made possible because of you giving and contributing. I can't wait. I'm going to be shooting pictures like crazy with the PhotoPass on my camera and doing so much, and it's all because of you. So thank you so very much. That's how the money that you've given is being spent and where a good chunk of it's going. And I so appreciate it. I'm so excited. 6 days left. It's coming close. There's only 6 days left till I leave for in here. Yep. I also have one of my viewers who pot. How do you... He put my ticket in a pot, I guess. I don't know.